He likes returning against Federer.
Likes returning against anybody. He's got one of the best returns in the game, and he's...
And Federer. Easy hole.
Andy, you've looked so relaxed throughout this tournament, including in your big win yesterday over Nadal. How do you feel going out there in your first Grand Slam final?
Yeah, there's a bit of nerves, obviously, but really looking forward to it. I played great all week, and hopefully I can keep it going again today.
You have a good record against Roger. What is it about the matchup that you like?
I've always enjoyed playing against the best players. I think it brings the best out of me, and he's played unbelievable the last 4 or 5 years here, so I'm going to have to play a great match if I want to win.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's a big serve. Is that much more effective?
He's hit one 138 in the championship.
That's why he's so difficult. His ability to keep you off balance, not just off his serve, but off the ground. He loves the drop shot. We'll see that. He can take the pace off the ball. He's incredible at creating angles, and his movement is just...
Roger, it's your 5th consecutive final, 5th different opponent. How much does the experience you've had over the last few years help you today?
Well, I'm not as nervous anymore like in my first final, but it's definitely always exciting, and looking forward to a great match against Andy. It's the first time he's in a slam, so it should be a good match.
You've had tough matches against Andy in the past. What will you need to do to overtake him today?
Play well, and then hope for the best to arrive to me, but I'm excited. I'm feeling well. I played great against Djokovic, so confidence is good. That's what I need right now.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
With all the success, hard to call him hungry, but he is.
That lands in.
How does he get that angle? On the run.
Well, Roger's going to be frustrated because he was there, and he thought it was going to float wide, but the wind kept it in. He knows Andy's fast. That's a given, but he could have tracked that down, but he stopped running for it.
Serving with the wind from this end. It's 2-1.
Murray played yesterday, so perhaps a little wear and tear, certainly more than Roger in this tournament, so you add the nerves into it. Those good legs are going to feel a little heavy here for him, especially in some big points early. And this is where Rogers feels like he's got a good...
Didn't take long, John, for the drop shot.
He gave that away again, so he was scrambling big time, and he almost got away with it. He hit a pretty good passing shot, but Rogers got those soft hands for the other guy.
The first break point.
According to Dubai, which is
Two-handed backhand that went up against Pete's one-handed backhand. This match could become like that match. By the way, Sappin won that match.
In straight sets.
The big question is, Sappin, he has got the kind of game that can beat Roger Federer. He's proven it twice already.
And here's another chance. And there's the break for Federer.
he could use a little luck right now. to back it up with one of the greatest shots in the history of our sport, that forehand. And he's got a little extra time on this side. I mean, so you're in all types of trouble there. This is what happened against Djokovic the other day in the semis. And what we've watched the past 4 or 5 years en route to these 12 slams.
And another forehand.
What he doesn't want to do, which we've seen a lot in the past, is get negative out there. When he starts looking up at his crew over there, he's got 2 physiotherapists, 2 trainers, I should say. Got him.
Rogers is moving so much better than Murray.
2 set points he's got.
And Murray, who had never... And there's the set to Federer. 6 games to 2. John in that first. Tellies are on.
Another fine collection of forehands from.
He's not in full gear yet, Andy, for sure. That's it. At 73 miles an hour, the way Rogers hitting the ball, he's going to be in trouble if he has to hit a lot of those. Slices that he's not panicking. Gets a little unlucky here that it clips the let cord, sits up for Roger.
This championship match. Set and a break for Federer.
As dazzling as the shot making is, it's the footwork that continues to impress me. This is what's been missing from his game all year.
Second set.
But the other thing that's impressive is that he's sort of beating Murray at his own game, because Murray's known for giving you some different looks, softballing you, then following you by hitting a big penetrating shot, and he is just outwitting him totally.
Sizzling return, and here's Murray with 3 chances to break that.
Well, what he's able to do on this second serve is to finally start to step in, and he's hitting that one with confidence, and this is...
And he breaks it low, back in the second set.
That's also a good
Called pressure is a privilege, a saying she's had from the time She was playing professional tennis. Let's see if Annie Murray agrees with that.
See the men's final. The year before, he'd seen the women's final as Anna defeated Clijsters, but when he won the boys' title, he got tickets to the men's final, and it was Federer winning his first of 4 as he defeated Leighton Hewitt.
Well scooped by Murray there to save himself. This little half volley from the baseline. Agassi was the first that I remember perfecting that shot. Not only a defensive play, but sometimes offensive.
So from spectator to playing, the great Federer.
Andy Murray has a
Down on himself, and he didn't. And to come back this way now is going to get Roger thinking a bit now, because he's on quite a run, Murray. A chance to go up here for the first time. That's 2 straight forehands off the line right now. He would have had to stop it, and Murray's going to walk over there and look at it. Wait a second, wasn't that out? He would have had to stop the point right then. He's right, it looked out.
Let's see what the Chase review, just out of curiosity. Was it long? Yes, it was. That would have been a game.
Oh boy, this is my problem with the challenge system. Guy earned the game already. He should be serving.
Roger was definitely, the heartbeat was racing a bit here. He couldn't get these balls away, and he almost missed this one there. Wynn was really moving it. It was a tough shot. Murray fear,
and then
and you would win the point. That didn't seem real fair either. Reason to be miffed at the moment. The break was his, and
tough effort that was. That young man is the serious deal.
same way.
Immediately, the problem goes away. The technology is used perfectly.
Off, and he'd have the beard at the end. I'd sleep in my head if it would help me.
Receive a bonus of another $500,000. Just to get here, he's assured of $250,000.
Oh yeah. Murray's feeling that knee's not right. It appears like he just looked over at his camp and just grabbed the knee, and that's not a good sign, obviously, because he relies so much on speed. If he can't put his weight on it, he's
a slider for the game.
pretty good hops here. as he continues to move forward. That's good reflex action there. It's got Murray scrambling, that's for sure.
That overhead became a souvenir. Ball into the stands here at the Open. Fans can keep it as a take-home.
Short that ball a little longer and just flick it either way. You see him moving there. He looks like he read Rogers' ball.
Mixing up that.
You would have thought he'd try to catch that in the air because it was rather short. You see, that barely got past the service line. And I think he saw that it was a miss hit, so he made the extra effort, and that paid off big time.
The call was in, and obviously had he challenged, he would have won that game and would be in the lead instead of fighting to get into a tiebreak. Bad luck. Lady Bad Luck comes and brings her knitting, and that was the case for Murray.
Also.
Great soft volley.
He took those couple small steps that got him in position. And that is nice, dropping just inside the line. And people were yelling during that rally, which was clearly annoying to both guys.
Please. Boy, enough of the touch that ball.
Some good depth. The pressure's on, obviously, for Murray. It's much tougher to come up with a shot like that when you're with the wind. Hit a topspin lob. How good is that?
And a roar of triumph from Federer. He has a 2-set lead. Here in New York, he's shown how much he cares. And he celebrates the 2-set lead. And Andy Murray in frustration.
The defending attacking champion has been up to net 29 times and won 20 of them from there, compared with pretty far back. He plays tighter. That goes wide. He plays tighter to the baseline on grass, which is why Roger Federer maintains that's still his.
And when you're 10 feet behind the baseline, that's awful appealing play for Roger. Playing far better than those stats appear. Let me just put it that way. This is the guy that we've watched the last 4 years win 12 majors.
Everyone thinks of him as the greatest grass court player, winning 5 Wimbledons in a row. Now he's trying to win 5 U.S. Opens in a row as well, and not too many players have done that.
Big Bill Tilden, way back in the 1920s, able to win 6 in a row.
And to some pretty snappy music, too.
Couldn't they put Metallica on, a Bill Tilden win?
Of course, played on grass at Forest Hills. Tilden, the dominant player of his time, and in fact the French ganged up on him. They got the 4 Musketeers to beat Tilden and the Americans late in the 1920s in the Davis Cup, and that led to the building of Roland Garros Stadium.
Thanksgiving is here. Cut the turkey, my goodness.
Love 15.
And he's got that 2 sets lead. He knows how far back Murray's playing. But to time that like that.
And the Swiss champion about to give the young Brit, young Scott, a spanking here for the U.S. Open title.
Tends to be a pretty good front runner, this guy.
He's basically testing Murray's will right now, seeing how much he's even willing to dig down.
That he's so rarely right.
Well, if he ever were somehow miraculously able to come back, this would be the turning point of the match right here, because he was out of this game. You would have thought he may not even have tried for it, nor done as much with it, and Roger was standing there. You could hear his sneakers squeak, and that was because he sort of pretended like I was going to move forward, and he just threw Murray just enough that it went long on him.
And at the net, he converts again. Here he comes again.
Then he's going to have to start worrying about getting bageled here.
He had a first serve in this entire set. That was the first one, and Federer bangs home another winner. Breaks him at love for the second time in this set. A 4-love lead. He's only 2 away from the championship.
This is total desperation. He hasn't done this the whole match. And when you're 2 sets down, 3-love, 40-love, I mean, it takes some of the pressure off this great champion. And it's cruise control now. Did someone tell him the local news is at 7 or something? It's unbelievable.
Get out the silver polish.
15 long.
And Murray's won only 3 points the entire set. The master.
Master's back.
Now Andy Murray trying to at least put a game on the board here in the 3rd set, as Federer closing in on the championship. And almost a perfect set for him. Human on that volley. It's against the Australian.
Now he's out now toying with him.
On the court.
Got to get the more. crowd gave him some big encouragement at 5-love, but this talk about.
Look at the Manhattan skyline as back into Arthur Ashe Stadium. Andy Murray breaking Federer, and now trying to keep this third set going at 2-5. Different Grand Slam events. Late.
Well, when Roger ran around this backhand, he was out of position, and Andy was quick to take advantage of that.
78 miles an hour and batting practice forehand for Federer.
Well, that's what he thought he was going to do at 15-30, and again, Murray is missing so many first serves that.
Oh my goodness, that almost went to the baseline. And the double fault gives Roger Federer championship point.
That's the best serve he's hit this set for sure. And he had to hit a pretty tough volley there. At least it was to the open court, but Roger really belted that forehand. He's just looking at his knee like, I just can't move like I usually can.